Once upon a time, in a prosperous kingdom, there lived a king who had never ventured far from his palace. One day, he decided to explore the distant corners of his realm. After a long journey across rugged and stony roads, the king returned to his palace with aching feet, feeling a deep sense of discomfort. The pain was unlike anything he had ever experienced, and in his frustration, he declared, "Let every road in the kingdom be covered with leather, so that no one else will suffer like I did." His ministers were shocked, knowing that this task would require the skins of thousands of cows and drain the kingdom's resources. However, one wise servant, summoning the courage to speak, approached the king and said, "Your Majesty, why spend so much to change the roads of the entire kingdom? Instead, why not simply cover your feet?" The king paused, surprised by the simplicity of the idea. It struck him that rather than changing the world around him, he could change his own experience by making shoes for himself. The wisdom of this suggestion resonated deeply with the king, and he ordered shoes to be made instead of covering the roads. The lesson here is profound. Often, we look to change the world, thinking that external circumstances must bend to our will. But the truth is, happiness and peace are found not in changing everything around us, but in transforming ourselves. Just as the king learned that the solution lay in changing his approach, we too can find peace when we stop trying to control the world and focus on changing our hearts and minds. And here's where the story takes a deeper turn. Think about it. How often do we wish for circumstances to be different, for the world to conform to our desires? But perhaps the real question is, what can we change within ourselves to better walk the path ahead? The world will always have its rough roads. It's how we choose to walk them that defines our journey.